Monile Mose, Emmanuel family and friends, greetings from Lundazi, Zambia. For the past 9 months, I have been serving as a young adult volunteer, or YAV, in rural Zambia. It is hard to believe in 2 short months my first YAV year is coming to an end. While the year was full of many challenges, the time has flown by faster than I ever could have imagined possible. However, as you may know by now, I have accepted a call to stay in Lundazi for another year, something no other international YAV has done before. I know year 2 will have its own set of challenges, but I am more than ready and excited to continue building community with my colleagues and friends here in Zambia. I think the YAV program is unique in that my time here hasn't been spent trying to solve an issue or to build something that's been missing in the community. Rather, as a YAV, I have been working in partnership and learning from my colleagues in the Church of Central Africa Presbyterian, CCAP for short. During YAV orientation in Stony Point, New York, we were told by the director to remember that as YAVs, we aren't needed in our communities, but we are welcome. That has been very true about my experience in Lundazi. In my 3 volunteer placements, I am not necessarily bringing anything new to the table, but I am here as an extra set of hands and to help out wherever they see fit. By working in partnership, I have seen how the Zambian organizations I work with have made a lasting impact on their own communities. The Relief and Development Department of CCAP in particular is helping people help themselves. They have trained field officers who have implemented agriculture, village savings and loan association, and nutrition programs across 60 communities in Zambia's eastern province. Through these programs, community members are lifting themselves out of poverty because the Relief and Development Department has helped them learn conservation agriculture practices to grow enough food for their families and how to save money and start businesses through village savings and loan groups. The work the Relief and Development Department is doing is well managed by their staff, so working in partnership with them means I'm escorting the field officers into the field to observe the programs and helping them with reporting and data collection because I have more familiarity with Microsoft Excel. However, sometimes working in partnership also means offering a new perspective on an issue. One of my other volunteer placements is with the CCAP Lay Training Department. The idea behind the department was to evangelize and train church members in a variety of vocational skills so that with new income-generating activities, they could become better stewards of God. While the idea behind the department is good in theory, with so many goals and no operating budget, it has been difficult for the director to implement all of the desired trainings. As a volunteer with the department, I have helped the director think of new ways to achieve some of the goals of the strategic plan and have helped organize trainings that otherwise would not have happened. In my 3rd placement, working in partnership means helping out at the government health clinic in Lundazi. The CCAP health clinics are outside of the town I live in, so instead they offered me as a volunteer to the Ministry of Health. At the clinic, I am just an extra set of hands, but this placement is a good example of how CCAP is also working in partnership with the government of Zambia. My work in these placements was one of the factors in my decision to stay. Getting to know my colleagues in these departments and learning about their programs have been 2 of the most rewarding aspects of my time in Zambia. I have learned so much about Zambian culture and life through volunteering and talking with them. However, one of the challenges of working in partnership is that it also takes time to figure out how an outsider can be helpful to the organization. So by the time everyone, myself included, got into the groove of things, much of the year had already passed. Now that we have plans in place, I'm excited about the opportunity to keep working with my colleagues to achieve some of the goals we have established together. Besides my work placements, another meaningful aspect of my time in Zambia has been establishing relationships with my community. One of the core tenets of the YAV program is intentional Christian community. I have found mine in my Prayer House's praise team. I have a host family here in Zambia, but my host family hasn't been my biggest source of support due to a number of cross-cultural communication issues. However, my work colleagues and my friends from the praise team have become like family to me. I never imagined I would sing in a choir, let alone dance and sing in front of my congregation every I'm so glad I stepped out of my comfort zone and tried something new. It has taken me the past 9 months not to feel like I'm completely embarrassing myself in front of everyone I know, but everyone is so supportive and encouraging. In my second year, I'm really excited to keep singing and dancing with my praise team and the friends I've made through it. The fellowship I have with these people is a constant reminder of how powerful cross-cultural exchange can be. Although we come from completely different cultures, we became fast friends, and I find so much joy in sharing music with them. Obviously, this first year wasn't without its challenges. I mentioned a few, including a slow start in my volunteer placements and communication difficulties with my host family. Zambian culture is so different from what I know, and because of that, this year has stretched me in so many ways. However, through a lot of learning, I feel even more prepared to continue into the second year. It has been such a privilege to serve alongside my Zambian colleagues in the Church of Central Africa Presbyterian, but the opportunity wouldn't have been possible without the generous support of Emmanuel, the Presbytery of Milwaukee, and so many individuals. Thank you, everyone, for all of your support, both financially and spiritually. I encourage you all to check out my blog to read more about what I've been up to this year and to stay updated on my year ahead. My blog can be found on the Young Adult Volunteers page of the Presbyterian Mission website. This is also where you can find a link to donate to my second year. Please feel free to reach out in other ways too, either via email or Facebook. I really enjoy receiving those messages. Sending so much love and blessings all the way from Zambia. Now and Chomene, thank you very much. And Tiwana Nenge Makola. See you later.